Hey there, my name's Caleb Thomas and I'm a professional portrait and boudoir photographer here in Bend, Oregon. For most of my clients, our shoot is the first time that they've been in front of a camera, really since their senior pictures when they're graduating high school or maybe a family portrait session. So there's a lot of questions and concerns about how to pose and how to look right in front of the camera and how to not look stiff. And so I grabbed my friend Treicia, who's a professional model, and we went out to the Oregon Badlands, which is about 20 minutes east here of Bend, and we put together a series of tips and tricks and ideas to practice at home beforehand, also that you can go into your shoot feeling the most confident and the most comfortable and ready to get those beautiful boudoir photos. So let's go ahead and dive right in.
Triangles. If you keep your arms like this is not so great, but if you do triangles like this, or even like this, just keeping your arms away from the body is better than keeping it next to your body. I feel like when you have something to lean on or work with, it makes it even easier because you can triangles with your legs and your arms at the same time. You can lean up against it and do different poses like this, or you can face your back to the wall or whatever you're working with. You can pop your leg up. There's a triangle here. Here, looks like this dress, but it's there. And then you could do this. So you've got lots of different options. Also, when you are doing something with your arm, you don't want to block your face. So you want to make sure you still have space between your neck or your chin and your arm when you do things like this, no matter what kind of pose you're doing.
Okay, so now for the second tip on what to do, we're going to talk about what you should try and do with your face. It's always super awkward, especially if you're doing a shoot for the first time, that you don't really know what to do with your face.
The easiest, well, I think it's the easiest, is smiling. But sometimes smiles can look fake. Like if you're doing this, that's definitely fake. And it's obvious. So the easiest thing I found for smiling is just kind of laugh in the back of your mind, like, and then the smile comes more naturally. So if you're laughing quietly, the smile will be more natural when it comes out. For a more sultry look, you definitely want to relax your features. You know, don't purse your lips. Leave them a little bit open. Kind of relax your facial features. Don't furrow your brows. An easy way to get that soft look is close your eyes and count to 3 and then open them slowly, like 1, 2, 3. And that's a really good pose right there. And that way your face is relaxed because you're just closing your eyes and thinking about it, and then you just open your eyes and then you have that soft look. Eye contact is also very important in photos. The best thing to do is just look directly at the lens and just make like that's a person you're looking into their eyes, or if that's weird, just look directly at the lens. Don't look elsewhere. Sometimes you can, depending on what kind of pose you're doing. But just make like you're looking at someone that you really like, and that helps a lot. You can do poses where you're not looking at the camera, kind of if you're doing like a shy koi pose where you look down, but you're not closing your eyes all the way, you're just looking down or to the side, or you can look off in the distance. Don't roll your eyeballs all the way to the side where all you see is whites though, because that doesn't look as nice in a photo, but look off to the distance, maybe like over the shoulder of your photographer, and those are all good poses. But definitely just directly looking at the camera always will give you a great photo.
Okay, and so now to one of the biggest questions that people ask and feel so awkward about is, what do I do with my hands?
So hands can be a hard one if you don't know what to do with them. A lot of times playing with whatever you're doing is very helpful. You can hook onto straps, you can play with your hair, not too much, but you could do a little bit. But basically if you're posing, you don't want to splay your hands out like this. You don't really want, what do you call that, magic fingers? I can't remember.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. You don't really want jazz hands when you're posing, so you want to kind of keep your fingers together. Not stiff, but just like relaxed. And if you're going to place it on your leg, just kind of relax, place it there, but not like this, because that doesn't look as good. Or you're putting it on a hip, or if you're putting it by your face, just kind of relax them and let them kind of fall naturally without doing jazz hands. if that makes any sense. Or if you're doing some sort of pose with your hands, kind of like, think dancer hands. I'm not really good with the dancer hand poses, but when it's just normal posing, I keep the fingers together in a relaxed position. You know, you keep it together, not splayed, and you know, that's the easiest thing to do with the hands. And playing with your clothes, you know, play with your dress, play with your straps, just anything, and then doing touching or running through your hair, or just relaxing it and not splaying it. The key to having an awesome shoot is just having fun. It's perfectly normal to be nervous if it's your first shoot or you don't do it a lot, but if you go into it with the mindset of you're gonna have fun, then it'll be awesome. Like, you can bring props and you can play with it. If you think your pose might be weird, just ask Caleb. Be like, hey, do I look weird? Does this look awkward? And he'll tell you if you could adjust it and make it look better. You'll never look awkward because everything's an experiment, and you never know if it's gonna look good unless you try it out.
Exactly. So yeah, and again, if you're wanting to book a shoot with me, be sure to go to calebtakesphotos.com, fill out my form, and we'll get something on the books. Thanks for watching.